Good morning. Today I want to share 2 Corinthians 10, verse 18, which says, "For it is not he who commends himself that is approved, but he whom the Lord commends." When I first read this verse, it immediately hit me, and I had this fear that, what if some of the things that I've shared on these videos or on Facebook, are they bragging? Are they boasting about myself? That's definitely not something I want to ever do. And I then read the devotional that went with it, and the Lord immediately put my mind at ease and said, it is me commending you. When you are sharing answers to prayer, it is not to boast in yourself. You are telling people what I've done. And I've never been one to care about getting the likes and the views. As wonderful as that is, I've always been letting the Lord know, it doesn't matter if somebody likes my video or comments on it, as long as you are bringing people who need to hear whatever it is that I'm sharing that day, for them to see my video or read my post. That is what truly matters. And so today, I just wanted to encourage you, if God is answering your prayers, don't be afraid to let others know. It is not boasting, it is you sharing what the Lord is doing in your life. And what a privilege to know that His answers can be a way of Him commending you for trusting Him and talking to Him and knowing that He answers prayer and letting others know. Don't give up in answering and asking for prayers, because God does hear you and He will answer if you trust Him and if it lines up with His plan for you. I know that there's times we all have had prayers that we prayed a long time, and maybe God has said no and we just don't realize it, or maybe He's saying not yet, and it can be really hard to wait. But when people share, hey, I prayed this and the Lord answered, and maybe I prayed it for years and He finally answered, it can give people hope. So just be encouraged that the Lord hears you and He will answer. God bless and have a great day.